That view right there, Jamil, is the money maker for this house.
Right? What do you think this view does in terms of value?
Probably at least $500,000.
Half a million bucks.
I'd say 500 to $1 million.
Hey MTV, welcome to my crib.
Hey, come on, you gotta give credit where credit's due.
I'm just
Let's
playing
go.
around. All right, the Boeckle brothers are gonna tour this $5.5 million renovation with us. Let's check it out.
Come on in.
Where do you wanna start?
I mean, right here, look at this stairwell,
Perfect.
dude. This is incredible.
Actually, the two biggest things we did right here in the entryway
Yeah.
were these beautiful iron doors.
Yes.
That were actually older doors we had refurbished, reconstructed to look brand new.
Yep.
And match the brand new stairwell and banister that we installed all the way up to the second floor.
Incredible.
This was
All
an
custom iron.
ugly, floral, old iron stairwell. This new one right here cost us about $35,000 to
I would
install.
imagine, yeah. It's really beautiful though. Look at that. Dang, okay, so.
Let's hop in the living room.
Let's check it out.
A little about the house. It's a
Yep.
7,000 square foot house, 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms.
Now, when you come down here, this room is meant to do one thing, and that's highlight the absolute 10 out of 10 killer view you have of the entire Las Vegas Valley.
That view right there, Jamil, is the money maker for this house.
Right? What do you think this view does in terms of value?
Probably at least $500,000.
Half a million bucks.
I'd say 500 to $1 million.
Another really cool thing we did to this room, if you notice, it's kind of like an octagon. So we actually combined 2 panels. So you
Whoa,
actually have
this
a focal
fire-
point to put a fireplace, put a TV. It kind of anchors this room.
It's an 84-inch linear gas fireplace. We have one downstairs, and we put one in the primary as well. Total cost of these fireplaces was about $28,000 combined.
Wow. But this tile job that you guys did over here is incredible too. I love the build out. I like the design. Like you have it inset, but you have your mantle
Right.
just really very
Clean.
minimal and
Yeah.
clean. Really, really beautiful.
Yeah, and you notice, I mean, they did such a good job setting the tile, matching up the lines, and that's how you know the difference of quality between contractors.
We have some really
look at the
cool stuff
bar.
in this
Yeah.
bar. We actually left 2 things in this house.
That tile?
This
it's
beautiful
beautiful.
clay tavern style top and
Yeah.
the clay ceiling. That really just gives you like a cool old world bar
Yeah,
feel.
it feels like it does feel like pubish.
Yes.
Right? But then you've got all this these
new
modern
stuff.
accoutrements all
Yeah.
around it, so that you're not like, oh wow, this wasn't touched. It's
Right.
like this is intentional.
It's character.
yeah, it
And
really
you
is.
really just can't replicate that.
And did you guys like find some good wines or anything, or like what's your guys' thought process in the display here? Because I mean, this is a focal point.
Right.
I would imagine that somebody who's going to buy this is going to have a collection.
This is for visual
Yeah,
aspect.
that's more
Yeah.
for show.
Yeah.
You know, it's not cold, there's not a chiller or anything in
Okay,
it,
okay.
but we did include the 144 bottle wine fridge as well.
Gotta have a real
Damn.
Sub-Zero tip. For the good wine, gotta keep it at the right
Have you
time.
ever thought about putting a humidor in the house?
No,
That
that's
would
not
be pretty
interesting.
As a
Cool.
part of like your wine little, maybe that would be a build-in to do in the future.
Sure.
Should have put it in
Like
the library.
throw a humidor in there. That's an interesting, because you know.
So this room's actually pretty cool because this was a big value add for the house. It's staged as an office, works really well as an office, but what we did here is this space right here was actually an open space. So we put a closet in, and then if you come in the bathroom as well here, this was a big built-in safe, but we made it a shower, so this actually turned into a bedroom instead of a den, which adds a lot of value to the house.
Big time, big time. And I love, you guys got great little modern toilets over here.
Yeah.
The doors are beautiful.
All the details. Little details
little details,
matter
big
in a
time,
big house.
big time.
We gotta show you Landon's favorite spot in the house. This is the library.
Aww.
It's a beautiful, calm room. Sit down, maybe a good place to have the humidor.
Right. Imagine
Smoke
smoking a
cigars
nice
around
stogie in here.
You guys have a lot of fireplaces in this house.
do.
It's not just 2.
We had one in the office,
one in
one
the
here,
office, one
and we
over here.
added 2.
You added 2
Yeah.
fireplaces, damn.
Yeah.
But I love the way that you guys have your tile detail around
you.
it. It's like really, really clean.
Yep.
And whoever did your cabinetry, your built-ins, give them a raise.
Yeah, everything.
Great
Like
quality.
they did a
handmade.
fantastic
Yeah.
job.
Cabinets, drawers, everything is handmade from scratch.
But now we made it to the kitchen.
oh.
We have a guest.
Hey, does
Mr.
this house-
Morby.
$5.5 million house.
Sick,
What are
right?
you liking so far?
I love it all. It's beautiful.
I love that they have a couch in the kitchen. Whoever your designer is, they did a really, really good job.
Yeah, that's actually really, really important is whatever level the house is, that staging has to match or it looks so out of place. So we needed to select this stager very carefully.
Yeah.
I love the black sink. I love the
Thank
stone here.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a critique.
All right,
Okay.
yeah, please do.
The only thing that I would have done differently in this entire kitchen, and it's really hard to even call anything out because it's gorgeous, this seam and the placement of this seam, because you need the seam.
Yeah, you
right?
gotta have
was
it 'cause it's so
impossible.
big.
But when they put it right in the middle of the island,
Yeah.
for me, I would have told the stone guy, find a better spot or find
Yeah.
a different spot. Maybe push it towards one of the edges or.
So it's smaller.
We battled
Yeah.
that back and forth, but I agree with you. You know, it's definitely right there in the middle of our beautiful showpiece countertop.
You kind of feel like, hey, for the price and for how much money you guys spent on the cutting of this and the polishing and all the
Yeah.
things, all the work that they did here, for them to have put this seam like right there, I don't know that they thought about
We're
it.
gonna-
Never again.
we're gonna-
That would be the only thing that I would have
Yeah.
done differently in here because everything that you guys have done in this kitchen is phenomenal. Like the quality of these cabinets, bro. Like you guys really went above and beyond. The stone choice, like all of this.
Let me show you one cool thing we did.
Please.
So the dining room's right behind this fridge wall here.
Get outta here.
And right behind me, this used to be a pass-through.
There's a dining room in there.
Behind that, so we'll walk around and see
Okay.
it. But this used to be a pass-through connecting the kitchen to the dining room.
Okay, and you closed it up.
So
But
there
it
really
left-
wasn't a pantry
Right.
space.
It left the kitchen without a pantry at all. So
7,000 square
Come on
feet,
into-
no pantry. That's a no-no.
fully
No.
custom pantry now. With
Damn.
its own coffee bar with power, so you can put your appliances out that you don't actually need to set out on the counter.
Love it.
Have it look cluttered. Plus, tons of room for.
I'm not. I know I've already said this, but your guys' built-in cabinetry guy
Yeah.
is
Top notch.
He killed it.
he killed it. Like this is.
Yeah, look at all the little detail how it fits together.
This guy, I want to steal him. You guys crushed it on the stone choice. You crushed it on the appliances. Like that range
Yeah.
is.
The black runs through.
It's
there.
come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like this is next
Again,
level
it's
stuff.
little details, man. Little
Next
things
level.
matter.
And that the level 5 drywall on the hood with that little piece of
Right.
wood accent.
Tying
Phenomenal, dude. This is
Awesome.
like at this level when you spend this kind of money on a home, these are the types of details that you're looking for.
Right.
Absolutely. It's great.
There's little things that only like a builder or flipper would notice, how there's no screws on any of our switches, any of our plugs. Just that little thing too makes it that much cleaner.
It does.
Even the hardware, a lot of people will use on standard flips, hollow
Yeah.
hardware. These are very,
Heavy, solid.
durable, heavy hardware,
And
which makes a difference.
I love that you guys actually swapped out hardware. Like you did different choices.
Totally.
Different hardware on the cabinets
Yeah.
versus different hardware on the black cabinet. And you didn't pigeonhole yourself into like one specific hardware choice where a lot of folks, that's what they do because
Right.
they don't want to make multiple decisions, you know?
And they would have disappeared if we used black right here on the
Absolutely.
black.
It would have totally been muted, but this hardware is the perfect choice for that cabinet. It's great. Oh, soft close.
Everything's
of course.
soft close. And you notice they're also flush. They don't sit on top of the box. Everything runs flush with the box as well.
That's a big deal.
Right.
Show me the primary bedroom.
Let's do it.
Do you want to skip the home theater?
No. Come on now.
So this was being used as a bedroom, but it's built like a home theater. So we outfitted it, projector, screen, all the tech you need.
State-of-the-art sound system in here.
It's badass.
Imagine watching Top Gun on that.
Fantastic.
Now we'll go
Let's
see
do it.
where the babies are made.
Let's-
One really big thing about this house that we think brings a lot of value is the views. You have views all downstairs, but when you walk up the stairs, once again, another full city view through a huge window.
Damn.
That picture window makes this whole landing. All right, so you ready
Look at
for the Mac Daddy room?
Wow.
That view hits you right as you walk in the door, doesn't it?
I mean, imagine waking up here and just looking out to your city every
As
day.
soon as your eyes crack on that pillow, you see the entire city. He's vibing right now.
Yeah, he is.
Just give him a moment.
This is so great. Really is, though.
That's the
Great.
moneymaker, huh?
Yeah, it's
You ready for the bath? So we had to completely redesign this in order to do what we wanted to do and split the closets and give him his
Yep.
and her own, of course.
Let's see hers, because she's going to be a part of that decision.
Feel free.
Oh, you guys give her the bigger closet?
Step on. Of
Smart.
course, it's got to be the bigger one.
You got the
Smart
glass
man.
purse case over here. You got to put the Louis and the Chanels, you know,
Oh,
on
nice.
display all the time.
Always. Great for shoes, purses, all the things.
She gets the bigger one. Sorry, guys.
Wow, I love the drain.
Linear. You step in, you can control everything without getting wet. You can pick which nozzle you're using. Where
How
you're
many
going.
people are gonna bathe in here? The shower is a vibe, and I love that tub.
Stands out, right?
Yeah, it's
Really clean, welcoming, airy.
This is one piece of glass.
yeah,
All the way to
that
the
is
end.
not cheap.
That is huge.
That is very, very expensive. What did the glass cost you in here?
This, just the shower glass for this room was about 10,
10 grand?
11,000.
Yeah.
We got low windows too.
Wave to your neighbors.
Hi!
So Jamil, you've walked around the house a little bit. Let me ask you. Jerry was talking a lot on Wholesale Hotline about the stairs. Are they offensive to you throughout the house, or are you okay with them?
I'm fine with it.
It's very minimal, right?
Yeah, it's nothing. You already are
That's
in a
good news.
two-story house. You're
Right.
not dealing with somebody who's gonna have mobility issues
Right.
anyways. Like, that's not your buyer.
It's not, no. They're
It's
gonna
not
have
your
to
buyer.
understand this
It's
is
not
just
your
part
buyer.
of living
Yeah,
here.
it's not your buyer. But have you ever priced out an elevator just to see like what it would cost?
So we actually need to do that because we have a buyer who's very interested.
Yep.
But the one thing that they would want in this house is an elevator in the
Right.
house.
And I think we actually have a place for it. So it could be done. We just gotta figure out the
from my
price.
understanding, it's about 75 grand.
Okay.
From what I've understood.
You come in full price here, I'll put you a nice elevator in for 75K.
Yep.
So we've seen pretty much the whole house. How about we go to the backyard?
If I was gonna give this a score out of 10,
Yeah.
it's an 11.
Wow. Coming from the man himself. So we have about 1,000 square foot under shade right here patio.
Great.
Very big for if you're in Arizona, Nevada, we understand how hot it gets.
So you have a house just 2 doors down that's for sale for 10 million, but the entire backyard is just pool deck and small patio. So it's rare to have a house with such a big backyard and huge side yard as well.
It's almost like you have a lot and a half.
Get out of here. Fireplace out here too.
That's the chair right there. You sit there, warm by the fire, look at the city.
Damn.
It's pretty incredible.
Look at that. Full city view, having dinner, lounging out here.
You let me know if you want to write up a contract, all right?
We take cash.
It's great. You guys crush it. Crushed
thank
it.
Appreciate that.
Guys, this is what it looks like when you're renovating at the top of the game. Take notes. Understand the kind of buyer that's doing this type of job is not going to get heartburn over your $30 or $50 or $75,000 assignment fee. They just want you to have done the work. Get after it, understand, get to know folks like the Boeckle brothers. There's a Boeckle brothers in your own city. Find out who they are. Get to work with them. Understand their needs. Get their buy box and then get after it. The deals are sitting there on the MLS. There's no money you got to spend. Runprivy.com. That's where you can tap into all those great opportunities. You guys already know the vibes. Get on it. Let's go.
And if
go.
you want to work with us here and you're in Vegas, let us know. Of course, always go follow the channel, the Boeckle brothers. Thanks for
Boeckle
coming
brothers,
out.
on it's Boeckle Brothers
The
YouTube
Boeckle
channel.
Brothers on
All
YouTube.
platforms.
Guys, go give them a sub.
Let's go.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for watching another one of my YouTube videos. Now it's your turn to go out and take some action. But before you do, like and subscribe to my channel because the law of reciprocity means you owe me.